So here we're back again on main stage. I have a little bit of difficulties with my big screen that is not working right now, but here we have Robbert Heekelaar from Prologis. Welcome, Robert.
Hi, Walter.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, but I guess you are really busy at Prologis, because I can imagine that things are getting a little bit crazy because people are just ordering online a lot of stuff, I guess. So you must see a different kind of massive change in how your space is being used right now in logistics or not.
Yeah, my story is a little bit different than the retail discussion I just followed.
Yeah, it's totally different. Retail, logistics, it's just, it has something to do with each other, but it's a total different ball game right now, I guess.
It is. It totally is.
Can you, well, you have the main stage right now, so I would like to give you the opportunity to share your story with the rest of the world.
Yeah, I will grab my presentation. All right. So here I am, Robbert Heekelaar. I'm working at Prologis. I hope that a lot of people know what Prologis is, but we build, manage, maintain, develop in about 4,500 logistics facilities. So think of our biggest customers are the Amazons of this world. In the Netherlands, for example, Coolblue, the FedExes, the UPSs, etc. So we manage and we build them. So think of the four walls and a roof and a little bit more. So our focus at this moment is a lot about on innovation and on sustainability. At this moment, we're the top real estate company in the 2020 Global 100 most sustainable corporations in the world. We have green bonds. We have a lot of solar panels. We're running a big LED program in our portfolio. And from an innovation perspective, we have set up Prologis Labs and doing a lot of experiments with and without our customers. And it's all to create added value for our customers. And as Wouter said, we're seeing a lot of happening in the world, and COVID has accelerated some trends like big time. We see in about 95% of our customers just maintained operating as usual during COVID, and a lot of them were actually way more busy than before. And that shows that logistics has an essential role in modern life. Everybody understands that. We have a big mix of customers. So in that sense, some customers were slowing down, but many of them were speeding up. So for us, we're in a great asset class at this moment. And one of the biggest lessons already from COVID was that we, as the society here in Europe, should think a little bit more in just in case and not just in time, what they usually did. So think about all the things that come from like the Far East, and suddenly things were not coming in anymore. So people are actually requesting now more space to store things just in case. So a good thing to explain is what is happening in logistics is that normally we were like these traditional sheds outside of the city or the urban area where we store goods, and whenever the shops needed it, we drove it out, or our customers did, to retail, let's say it that way. Then we moved into e-commerce, and then suddenly the warehouses needed to be a little bit closer to the cities in order to deliver it in a faster way. And now it's more and more needed faster, same day delivery, next day delivery, etc. So many packages from all the people that are working from home and still shopping online. So that we went into what we call last touch, and that is more like the last mile delivery. So we're actually moving into the cities and buy properties, transform them into logistics real estate in order to facilitate the companies in order to deliver things on time at your doorstep. So this is a big transformation that we're seeing at this moment. What we see in the warehouses happening is obviously the first one, efficient flow of goods, always important, will always be important. Next step is tech enabled. Why? people have actually difficulties to get the right labor in the warehouses. And while actually automating the warehouse more and more, you need different skilled people in the warehouses as well, which is not that easy to get. So that's a big challenge for these different warehouses, which crosses like way into the third one. That is, warehouses become more and more labor-friendly and employee well-being focused environment. Used to be normally only in offices, but in warehouses it's extremely important that the people that work in the warehouses have a good place to work in as well, which is way different than it used to be. So what disruptive trends do we see in the warehousing? Now, the left side is quite obvious, right? Big data start to come in a little bit. Flexible warehouses, yes, definitely. Energy revolution, and the things that are coming in the short future is more the electric vehicles focus. Will it be electric? That's the big question. Or will we go into hydrogen? And the blockchain, autonomous truck, hyperloop, etc., and even drones are a little bit more far off because there are a lot of complications around these things, which suddenly changes the role of the landlord, right? So what we have been doing is creating our own smart warehouse, meaning that normally we have 4 walls and a roof. We are changing our warehouses into a little bit smarter environment. Also from a sustainability perspective, way better, because we as a landlord put in the cabling in the warehouse. We put in a smart, efficient backbone in the warehouse, and our customers can use it, creating their own safe environment to extract all the information they need from that warehouse, which means that in the end of the lease, they don't need to take it out and the next tenant puts it in again. Same for the IoT side. We put a lot of sensors in the warehouse, so we extract a lot of data from this warehouse, which we can provide back. We can give back in either a streaming, our data stream, or in valuable information for our customers, where they can actually improve their employee well-being, improve their operational efficiency. So we have just implemented this in a warehouse in Waalwijk. We extract in about 700,000 data points per day, and we give that back to our customers in valuable insights. So we believe that, yes, I've heard it before today, we believe in data and we believe in the value of data. It has been said for many years, but slowly now we're coming towards the stage that we actually start to use the data and find correlations and do something really smart with it, in combination obviously with IoT, because that is extremely important, and there are a lot of challenges around IoT and a lot of questions to answer, especially in these warehouses where you have to have the right network and you have a lot of disturbances of different networks in this warehouse. So very challenging environment. What we do is, because of that, the backend infrastructure, we provide the organization, Prologis, different opportunities to help our customers with. We can provide them smart lighting. We can do all things that they want to do using our backend infrastructure, like asset tracking, location services, voice picking. Everything can be done with the backend infrastructure that we put in. Also, the application integration and all the networks, etc. It's all provided for us. So in this sense, we believe that we give our customers a better experience. A customer can actually sign the lease, go in and move, perform their operations as we speak without like 2 months, 3 months of preparation. And that is what we believe is the new power and should be the new role of the landlord. So Wouter, I tried to be like within the 10 minutes and I think I managed that. So I'll stop here. Last, only the conclusions. We built future-proof buildings. So our buildings will be our backend will be good to use within 10 years as well, because of the backend infrastructure that we put in. We believe that we have, as a landlord, an opportunity to add additional service offering, and we as a landlord have a responsibility to become a data partner of our customers.